Is he? Okay. Well,
Finally shut down by 3 members of the other team, which might allow the meme squad to go for Baron. All there is Lucian to contest.
I think Sellswords might just stay for. Lucian's here, and it looks like Gragas and Karma are coming too.
Darius
That's a
just
good
putting
Darius.
his body in the way. Won't allow Lucian to help take Baron.
Oh, they're laying in wait. Oh, I think Bard was out of the bush on accident there. No, they're gonna go in. They want to fight.
They do have the Baron buff, but this is where they might lose it. There
Oh,
goes Bard.
There goes Bard's Baron buff. On the retreat.
With death timers at 46 seconds, that's significant. This is there's a foot in the door, so to speak, for Sellswords here to come back. Dragon, they're going to get almost certainly not contested. There's just a lot of damage to be laying down.
They can get this.
There's big waves crashing into each other top lane. There's meme squad's trying to come back down, cover it up.
Oh my, he's 4K health. Oh my
That's a lot of health.
That's a lot of health. Oh, he's hunting. Volibear's on the hunt. And that is who built that? That's a ZZ Rot Portal, which helps push out the lanes, but I'm wondering who built it. Well, Volibear has one.
Wow.
And Echo has one. So that item that makes these little voidlings, it gives movement speed, I believe, and it also just it makes little voidlings that come out and help you push your lane.
Oh, that's
equal
brilliant.
to your magic resist and armor. That's how much damage they do. So
Since he built a ton of magic resistant
so
armor,
they
that
do
seems good.
So for Volibear, those minions do a lot. It's actually kind of funny. There used to be this.
Oh, and we have a hourglass
Yes.
trigger, and she's very, very mobile. I don't see.
Oh.
Bard with the read, knowing exactly where she's going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and again, bottom fighting.
An ult from Gragas. Oh, that was 500. Look at all those crits. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Like I was saying, the bouncing, they were all critting right there. So Sivir built crits. So when she throws those, they just all crit.
And now she's
she
finally
also built a mob.
She's finally moving into infinite edge range, infinity edge.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. She also has Maw now, so she just doesn't take. She built magic resist, and I was correct. Volibear's finished a Sterix gauge, and then he built a ZZ Rot Portal. He's getting close to full build. He's one item away. There goes top. Oh.
This game is so far along that I feel like if this inhibitor goes, with the inhibitor going down, it makes it look a little darker for Sellswords here. But if they can get an ace, this either way, this game is over. It's just with the death timer so long.
I agree, because one death, like if Sellswords can get an ace or something, or turn a team fight really hard in their favor, they can totally push at least two towers, I think, at once. Here we go.
Yeah, Sellswords just got out positioned. They were stuck outside of their own base, which didn't seem to help. And getting the middle inhibitor now. Meme Squad's going for. And with this third inhibitor, that seems to be sealing the tomb, as it were, on game 1 of this 3-game series. So I'm very interested to see what adjustments are made by Sellswords.
I agree.
Because they had a strong early game.
They did.
But it just kind of it fell off as Darius got rolling into the late game.
And other people, yeah, like as they kind of cooled off. Meme Squad just kept doing what they were doing best, which is like, okay, we're just gonna keep farming, we're just gonna keep playing, just keep going, and they steadied themselves.
Their team fight was very good as well. They were always around to help each other. And the itemization, I think, was very key for Meme Squad and their victory.
I don't even call this a victory at all yet. We'll see how this this is definitely far from over.
You think with the 3 inhibitors down?
Oh yeah, I never count a team out until the inhibitors or the Nexus is destroyed. Because there have been plenty of games where I've seen this happen where it's down to the Nexus, but the other team can still pull something off that wins in the game. It's hard, but it's definitely not impossible.
I believe it. I thought after Karma and Sivir went down, I thought that was just gonna, or not Sivir, who's Karma and LeBlanc. They went down outside their own base, and I thought that would have done it. But I guess it's a very big Cho'Gath.
It's a big dino.
Meme Squad wants to cross all their T's, dot all their I's, make sure they're not gonna give this game away.
Mm-hmm. Dragon is up in a minute and a half, and Baron is also up in a minute 40. So if nothing happens here, we might see a team. We might have to see a forced team fight there, anyways. More on the part that Meme Squad needs to win it, because that would put Sellswords at 4 dragons, which is dangerous because it would put them within 5. Oh.
Volibear has no cares. He just ran in on all 5 of them to hit that tower once.
The Krag Assault that pushed. Oh, and they lost a tower. Even in the middle of all that, they're losing the tower.
Objectives are more important than kills.
They're just fighting on the side of. Oh, Volibear's still chasing Karma around. Cho'Gath kill. Oh, and
That'll do it.
that'll do it.
So they kept their advantage. They pushed through. We're moving on to game 2 of this 3-game series.
That was very good game 1. Very well played by both sides, and very excited to be seeing a game 2 after this.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we could see a game 2.
All right.
Um,
Well, we're gonna get this game set up.
I believe this one's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in their lobby.
I remove. I believe we just moved straight on to game 2. I don't believe there's a break in here. It's good. Now I just wonder what adjustments do you make there, because again they had a good early game, but they had a very good
Their early game was strong. They were CSing fine. Gragas was way behind Darius, but Darius is just very good at farming.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't get to harass Darius as much as he may have wanted, or he didn't focus on either Darius or the minions, and he just kind of lost out on both, with Darius getting some good ganks from Volibear.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that was very key.
It was I felt like the early game, that whole game was very close. It could have gone either way, even though they fell behind. I felt like at any point Sellswords could have pulled that out.
Oh, for sure.
Or came back. That was a very good matchup. What was worth noting also that I thought was Karma really fell off late game. As much she did a lot of damage. She was very good early game. You saw that poke. She was very annoying. But as the game went on, they built magic resist. They just stopped. She stopped becoming really relevant. She had the one sneaky silver kill, but
She wasn't a part of the team fight. She wasn't a big contributing factor.
Yeah, and if you looked at her, she was, I think, at the end of the game, 3 levels behind the lowest Meme Squad player. She was definitely behind because she was just dying so much and wasn't living through fights, and then just kind of going and die again because she was just getting caught out a lot. It wasn't her fault. She was keeping her ADC alive, but at the cost of, her dying, at the cost of her kind of going down.
So I think they're gonna switch sides. We're gonna see Meme Squad on the blue side now instead of the red side, and I wonder how the bans will change going into game 2.
I do too. I was really surprised that Cho'Gath mid was definitely a really, really tough laning phase for him. But he came back later in the game and just kept with it, and he was very key in getting all the dragons in that Baron because of his ult. So I don't think you ban it, but I wonder what you do against that, because you obviously proved the mid laner can stick with it.
I think we want to see more of in this coming game is planning out the AD and AP ratios because they were the tanks were able to just build magic resist, magic resist.
The whole team was able to,
and it just kind of made them less explosive. Their magic damage just wasn't there. And then with Lucian being the only AD, and he wasn't doing the most damage. He was 0-0-0 15 minutes in.
Yeah, he couldn't. He wasn't that active in that team.
He wasn't actively looking for team fights.
And he
with his team, he was farming,
which is good, but which is again a very important. But you need to learn to transition from farm to I need to be with my team. I need to help with fights because a lot of time there was like, oh, it's 4v5. Like they needed Lucian there to help damage and put in his damage input, which would have made a big difference because he's AD. Mm-hmm. He was what Meme Squad didn't build against really as much. But
they didn't have to.
Yeah, no.
He was less of a. He wasn't the tipping point that would make them reconsider their item builds.
No.
Sivir did a good job of just constantly pushing lanes, being in fights, with her just blistering attack speed.
Yeah, and also her ult, like I don't know if I noticed it. That was probably on me. But if there were any team fights where she ulted and that might have made a difference, I didn't notice any. But that I probably just didn't notice it. But she was she did very well as an ADC. She pushed very well. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think we're going to see in this game? What do you think? Are same type of builds, or what do you think each team? What do you think? Well, let's start off with because we've focused on Sellswords and what they could have done. Let's focus on what Meme Squad was going to do now. What do they build? What do you think they'll do?
I think they're going to try and stick with their bullying kind of like tanky comp that helped them out a lot. Because they were still able to focus on getting their damage up, so that they could. So in fights, they would just wear them down, wear Meme Squad down. Sellswords down, and that I think was key to their victory between like Volibear and Darius just kind of roaming around. It helped a lot. It pushed them out of having to go back constantly. After fights, especially with Volibear's insane passive health regen, and the Spirit Visage that Darius was able to use, they just never had to go back. They went back to buy items, and they came back to fight, and they stayed out in the battlefield for a very long time.
Yeah, they didn't really die at all.
Right.
To that point, that was really good itemization. I feel like, Meme Squad definitely had a team that was built to, a tank. Bard isn't really a tank, but he was really good at engaging. And then you had Cho'Gath. You had 3 tanks on that team. That was just a tank-heavy team against a AD-heavy team, and it worked out that the tank-heavy team won that one out.
People can pronounce words different ways, Ryan.
What are you?
There's an A in Cho'Gath, if you guys aren't aware.
All right.
So it looks like we've got everybody in the game.
And we should be off soon.
Hopefully.
I wonder if we'll see Echo Band this time. Because they gave it to him, and he was definitely, he did a lot, but he didn't, he played very well, and he was dangerous, but he didn't win them the game like he did the first time, so.
If I were Meme Squad, I would let them build 4 AP characters again, personally.
I don't think they're going to do it again.
No?
Not after that. No, I don't think you're.
All right.
Not Meme Squad allowing them. I don't think Sellswords will make the same mistake and be like, oh, we should.
I mean, if it's their best characters, you got to put your best foot forward. You just got to make sure that you've got that AP, or you have the release valve of that AD to force them to build health or to focus on armor as well. Because just being able to build 4 magic resist items was just too powerful against Karma. That was not doing any damage because everybody had magic resist. Against LeBlanc, just going in and not killing someone immediately is a problem.
Yeah, because she usually nukes whenever she goes in on things. She's like, I'm just gonna go in here and blow you up, and I'm gonna leave now.
All right, and I think we are ready.
We will shortly be going into bans. All right.